Welcome to the roundtable. This is episode 69. We hope you're all feeling fine, and do us a favor, hit the like button so we can get to episode 100. You guys get the message out there. We're live. So let me know if you have a favorite number, and if you do, drop that in the chat. I'm going to pick a number at the end of this, and we're going to do a little something. So let me bring in the co-host and let's get this cracking. We've had you guys waiting long enough, so let's bring in the one and only, the beautiful, all in her favorite team's gear. Let's see. We got Denise Castillo.
Hi guys.
Hello. Hey sis, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Loving the right. Loving the look. All right. And we have the one and only Mr. I don't know what to call him now, but I'm going to say House or Casa, but Mr. Radio.
Hey, yeah, Casa is still the same Casa, whatever. I just do that. Yeah, no, Casa's fine. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
That's funny.
There you go. And then let's go ahead and bring the group to a full circle here and bring in our surprise.
I know.
Weekly surprise. Yep. Who can it be?
Hey, I gotta give me one of those screens, Fred. I gotta give me one of those screens, man.
All right.
I know.
Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. I'm still right here trying to arrange myself here. Now, good to see you. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody.
Yep.
Good to see you too. We got Big Stomps in the house. There we go. He says, "What's up?"
Everybody.
Right on.
Okay, Big Stomps. So your favorite number is 55. All right.
Hey, 555. His grace is sufficient.
There we go. Amen. That's right. 55177. Okay, Jesse Baca. There you go, my brother in Christ. It's good to see you. Says I send mine.
Hey, Denise, you're looking sharp, man. But I don't know about that room.
Love my room, huh? Just like
right? We love
it.
And I saw some other. You know what? This is the second week in a row. I saw other comments in there, but as soon as I pressed live, they disappeared. So I did see other people in here. So if you guys are still there, go ahead and leave us a comment, because we want to show you some love. Yeah, we got
Saludos, Spanx.
There we go. How are you, Spanx?
So thanks. Good to see you.
Man, what a week, you guys. What a week. I'm gonna let you guys take it away, but whew, this week.
Take a deep breath, Jen. Take a deep breath.
I'm trying. I feel like there's squirrels spinning in circles in my brain right now.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Casa, what did you do this week? What do you have going on?
This week, I've been busy doing projects, lining up some tattoos, working on a homie's truck to get it ready for thing in his car. What else? Went out to dinner, and what else? Sunday, go to church, feed the homeless afterwards, but overall just keeping busy. And I've been pretty busy. As you can see, I just came back from finishing the project. See that? But yeah, I didn't go nowhere, but just doing things a lot, keeping busy and working out still, boom, getting that exercise in, man.
That's
Saludos.
Right.
But other than that, that's about it. Spending time seeing my grandkids, and that's it.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Getting older.
It's better than the alternative, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what I look at it and I said, man, I'm 59 now, but I said I got to keep going. So that's why I started. I've been exercising for a month and a half now, and I see progress. So I'm still continuing, and that was I conquered a plateau where I just kept on going and keep on going now. Yeah.
You know what? That's true. Like there's plateaus with everything in life, right? And I know I have one in a certain area of life, and it's like I get stuck there. But once I'm over it, I notice it gets easier. So
yeah.
That's what's up. Denise, how about yourself, my beautiful sister and co-host?
Oh my gosh. My weekend was pretty busy. we went to we met up with Teresa. This it is. I don't know if she's in the chat yet, but met up with Teresa. We went to Greenspan. My husband bought a hat and some
All right.
winos. He bought a hat, want some winos, and then then we went to eat. SoCal, it's called SoCal Burgers. It's a good hamburger spot in East LA. We went there, we ate, and then I called Sonny. Sonny's a trip. So after we eat, I call him, right? And I forgot we did that last time. He goes, man, you always call me when you guys are done eating. And I said, well, get ready. We're gonna go get you.
Right?
So we went and picked him up, and then we went to where did we go after we picked him up? Forgot where we went. Oh, we went to Mercado to that place in East LA. It's like an indoor swap meet type thing. Yeah, we went there, walked around. It was fun. We walked around, we had a good time, and then Sonny said, let's go, because Teresa wanted to drink a michelada. So we were like, okay. So we went to this restaurant and just hung out there for like a couple hours and just talked, and it was fun. We had a good time that day.
Cool.
That's what's up. Shout out to Sunny.
Yeah. Shout out to Sunny.
My weekend. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Your weekend was full of love, huh?
That's all I'll say right now. For now, that's all I'll say. Lovely. And you know what? Well, again, like I told you guys last week, I had to do some appointment. Proceeding ahead with things, I got some good news and stuff. But as far as anything else, really, no. Just pretty much same thing. I live a boring life right now. So, well, not so boring. It was great, but I can't get
whatever makes a person happy. Some people, simple things in life. That's how I am. Simple things in life, man.
Exactly. But I had some things going on, but I won't say stuff. I just put it that way. But I had a great weekend. I had an awesome.
You can tell it all next week.
Yeah. No.
Stack them up.
Fred tells all.
It was cool. But yeah, no, that's really simple stuff.
I know you've been in music and stuff like that. You haven't been into any freak offs, right?
No, that's next week. No, man, that's a whole other story in itself, man. More stuff coming out, right? But I was invited to one of those parties, but I lost the invitation, so I couldn't go. But I guess I haven't missed much. I slid away.
What you posted about the baby oil.
Oh,
right.
Baby oil for riding.
That's right.
How about you, Jen? How was your week, man?
Man, I feel like I could write. I think I've said this in the past. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should. I need to write a country song. My everything go wrong went wrong until I made it right.
That's
and
right.
Right by praying myself through. Right. So
yes,
my dog's going blind. My parents went out of town to go help check in on my grandson who's having some medical issues, and then I get a call at 2:00 in the morning that my mom's being taken by ambulance.
Wow.
14 hours away from me.
Wow.
They didn't know what was wrong, and she's okay. I'll say that she's okay.
That's right.
But she wasn't feeling well, and of course she pushed through. She didn't tell nobody, but she had an infection in her body that she didn't know about, and she went septic.
Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And if you don't feel like yourself, and not to scare anyone, but also you know what I mean. Check in with your body. If you don't feel well, tell the people around you. Don't just think it's nothing, because she was thinking it's nothing. It's going to pass. No, they told my stepfather if he wouldn't have brought her in, she would not be here.
Wow.
When it becomes septic, or it's like it gets in your bloodstream, huh? Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
She is still
Prayers for
currently.
your mom. Hopefully she's doing about me.
Thank you. In another state. So I feel a little panicky, I'm like
Yeah.
that I can't get right to her. If I have to drive up there and pick them up, I will do so because my stepdad doesn't do so good, on long trips, with the driving on his own. But for now, I'm just basically juggling my household, their household, because they have pets as well. So I just feel like
That's a lot.
it's been a wild ride. I know that probably doesn't sound too exciting to everyone else, but it's been interesting. Last few
It's,
days.
it's understandable. It's
Yeah.
understandable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's,
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Sometimes
So
you don't have time to take a break and stuff. Things like one after another.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how I feel. I feel like by the time, like last night when I finally like sat back, I felt my heart like going, and I thought, no, nothing. That's just anxiety, from everything that's been
Yeah.
happening. It was just like when I finally stopped,
Yeah.
anxiety kicked in. But
That's when it usually hits you, when you just stop to relax.
right.
Yeah.
But then my little one is sick too. So, but hey, mom life, daughter life. I'm like, I was telling someone earlier, it's Fred. I don't remember if you said you're an only child or not, but when you
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
not that I'm a child, but I'm, my brother's away, so whatever happens falls on me. I feel like, man, I wish someone that I could kick.
I'm an only child. I have a sister and a brother, but it's just by word of mouth. It's just, well, biologically I'm the only child. So
I got
yeah.
it. Okay. But yeah, with that said, everybody's good for now, and we'll get better. God's in control, and that's what's up. So
That's right. That's right.
Is your parents back there, or are they still out there?
they're still out there.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, they're still out there, and she's so crazy. She's like, no, I'm feeling better. They just told me I have to be on the IV antibiotic, and I said, so then you're gonna, turn around and come back after that. Oh no, I'm still gonna stay full.
Cholo.
Dang.
But as long as she takes care of herself and everyone around her knows,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
I'm a little protective of my mommy,
Yes.
Of course. Yeah,
But
that's key.
Saludos, West Carson.
Hey,
I know. See everyone, Chamoy, Carson, Big Stomp, Big
Debbie, Big Dude.
Deb,
Yeah, Stomps.
one of the
Spider-Man. Cholo.
Yeah.
Oh, good to see you, Sal.
Yeah. Everybody.
Right.
Sorry.
Is that true? Is that true, Fred?
What's that?
You and Cholo are going to be in the next Twins movie, or what? What's that? Is that true?
In the next one, right?
Twins.
You and Cholo are going to be in the
Right.
Hey, so then that's triplets. You, Sonny Boy, and Cholo, right?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm down.
Definitely a great idea. That's a great idea. We need that.
That'd be great. That'd be great, man. Two awesome guys too. On top of that, you know what I mean. Shout out to Cholo and Sonny Boy, man. They're good guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Out there
triplets.
getting doing some car shows and stuff. I gotta go watch the last couple of videos he dropped, because I'm like, all right, he's showing some cool little spots out there. I need to check out when I come down that way.
Hey, there's Albert. Shout out to Albert, man.
Yeah, Albert, welcome. Thank you for tapping in.
Yo, Albert.
Hang out with us. Yeah. So let's see. Did you watch any football this last weekend?
Of course.
I watched my game, but church came, and then after that fed the homeless, so I missed my game.
We're doing God's work, but we couldn't.
I think you guys won, right?
But we won, yeah, against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I got nothing to brag about, so I'll be quiet. I'm looking to brag about. We lost. Yeah, I'm a Raider fan, guys. In case anybody knows, I'm a Raider fan. It's just.
Oh, you're a Raider fan?
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Raider fan.
Oh, wow.
Fred?
There you go.
Yeah.
I've reached a point where it's like every year it's the same thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even saying nothing no more. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Oh yeah, for the total same person.
How
Yeah, man.
funny.
It's just
That's right.
I didn't know
So
that.
let's see.
Fun fact about you.
right.
You hear the jet right now? It's pretty loud.
Yeah.
No, but the only thing we have is a nice stadium, right? But that's it. That's it. Like,
For now.
yeah, until something else comes along, right? I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry for the noise. I don't know if you hear the noise, but sorry for the noise.
No, you
No,
good.
we
Hey,
have
but the Cowboys did good, right? They did what they play? They won. So
They
what
played
happened there?
they played the Baltimore Ravens. They didn't do so well. Am I echoing you guys?
no.
Okay.
Very good.
So yeah, they didn't they didn't get on the board till I think the second quarter, and then it stood like that all the way to the fourth. It was 28-16 for a while, and then we had like 5 minutes left, and they scored
Right on.
again. They made another touchdown in the fourth quarter, and what happened here? The final score was 28-25. So they did catch up, just not, not, they weren't quite there. So, but
Hey.
So they lost the game or what?
they lost. Yeah, they
Okay.
lost. But it was a good game. Overall, it was a good game.
Yeah.
They did catch
Hey,
up, but not just.
I gotta say, give it up for the backup quarterback right now, Fields, man, for putting it down and
Silver and black.
making it happen. You know,
Yeah.
we've been doing pretty good.
Yeah. I think Prescott got another 4 years with the
So,
Cowboys.
Floyd.
So.
Sure.
Did he?
He got like 28 million or something like that. I don't know, but our wide receiver Cooks, he was during they were playing good. They were playing off each other, and he's the one that scored the last touchdown for us. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, at least they caught up. They were 3 points behind, which is not bad because they were like 10 points behind. They're behind.
Yeah.
An L is an L.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Hey,
I'll
he was like,
Floyd.
Hey, as long as they play a game that you could sit there and watch, then that's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's boring and stuff, like forget it. They're just getting their butts beat. Then I'll be like, no, I ain't watching the rest. But
I was at church and then I had it pinned to my phone, so I'd kind of like go like this and glance down real quick a little bit.
I go houses over there yelling, yeah.
Praise God, yeah, praise God.
Right?
He's all, hell yeah.
Oh wow.
Pastor looking at me like, what?
That's funny. I think that came on like Al Bundy or one time, huh?
I think so.
Didn't that come out like that one time?
Hey, how it's like checking the bank account on Monday, how after all weekend, right? It was like, oh man.
That's funny.
It's cool. It's cool, man. No, it's good, man. That's good stuff. Well, at the end of the day, you know what? One thing I'll say about football, guys, I know because we're in the season, and I did a video about this. But I'll say this. I know a lot of people take it very, very serious, but I think that we also need to understand too that going into a game, and I don't care if it's a Super Bowl, there's a 50-50 chance that you're going to win. That's just bottom line.
That's it. Yeah.
And we got to be able to take the L's along with the W's, man. That's it.
Hey, Fred, are you one of those diehard Raiders fans that if you're in the stands, you're going to be boxing and swinging on people?
Oh, no, bro. You know what, man? I used to be the kind of guy that would take it all like to heart, like, oh man, and then, get all into it. I stopped, man. I stopped. This is just enjoy the game,
Yeah.
We went, my son and I and my nephew and everybody, we went to the last Raider game in Oakland. The last one they had in Oakland. And it was just upsetting, man. People were starting destroying stuff and doing a bunch of stuff, and that was it. You know what I mean? It wasn't cool. I'm not like that anymore, man. I'm not. Well, I would never was like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just don't enjoy that. You know what I mean? I'd rather just go and enjoy the game. That's it. And they enjoy the experience. You know, it's like going to a restaurant that everybody talks about or a place, you know, that's hyped up to be this big thing. I don't always go for let's see if it's really that great. It's just you go for the experience.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know. And if the food's great, then that's even a plus, you know. But other than that, just go for the experience. You
Right.
know, don't set the standards too high because, or you go too high because you might be, you're gonna be let down a lot of times, you know. So yeah, man,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't always win, man. You know, I mean, you're gonna have. We've been on a losing streak for quite some time, you know, but it's okay. You know, we got
Yeah,
6 Super
yeah.
Bowls in right now. Hopefully, we get a 7 this year. But you
Well,
never.
you know, I see people on social media talking like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," every time they're winning, you know, and they say they're gonna go to Super Bowl, and then if they lose Super Bowl, then it's like, "Oh well, you know what? We got ripped off." And then it's like, "Hey man, take your L with pride, man. Take it with pride, dude. That's it."
That's
You know,
hard. That's hard.
hey, it is, but it's not that hard if again we go back to there's a 50-50 chance, and that's just what it's gonna be. You know, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose.
I was in church like this. Please, Lord, let me get a touchdown. Please, Lord. Lord.
Oh
Come on,
no. Right?
oh,
From what
Oh,
you said, Padres and Dodgers are playing tonight, and I think Spanks said
Spanks
they
is
are
over there
at
right
the
now.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
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 Him
oh,
and
is
his
he at the
family.
game? I see a picture, but I didn't know if he's at the game today.
and
That's
and that's another thing. Get this, I'm also a Dodger fan. My first baseball game that I went to and that I actually attended was at Dodger Stadium.
Cool.
right.
So
Cool.
so yeah, I'm a Dodgers fan, man. I've been a Dodgers fan.
I,
Dodgers
I
fan.
go for the Steelers, Lakers, and the Dodgers.
Okay, well we're
Yeah.
the same except for the football thing. I'm a Lakers fan as well. You know, Lakers fan as well too. I mean, see,
Saludos,
I think
Cultura.
it's sportsmanship, man. I love it. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. You know.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely.
right. Cholo says that he says my sons and I have a great time watching and talking football. So
Yeah.
you guys
Well, yeah,
have
the
in
channel.
Yeah,
Marin.
I seen him and his sons this weekend holding it down at the Route 66, man. They're all
Oh, no,
like
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
out with their brims, their
Yeah,
cameras,
right
and
Yeah,
on.
right.
Right.
joking.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, man.
Well,
We had
No,
Big
sports
D
are
was
great.
there.
Man. Sports are great. You know, I mean, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome to do all that stuff. You know, I enjoy it. You know.
that's one for president.
Thanks, bro. Thanks,
For
bro.
president.
Favorite commercial
Thanks.
right there. Oh no, that could go
Yes, yes, no doubt.
right. Well, let's jump into some topics. You guys ever known anybody that has had an issue with sleepwalking before? Or have you ever done that in your life? Walking in
No.
your sleep, sleepwalking?
I had a cousin that slept with her eyes open though.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, that's
That's-
scary.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
scary.
God, it was scary because we didn't.
What you looking at us?
Right,
No, she was like, she was had her eyes open and we were talking, and she didn't answer back, and I like nudged her, and she like got scared and woke up, and I was like tripping on her, like what just
Yeah.
happened? She's like, I was asleep, and I was like, you sleep with your eyes open? She's like, yeah, and I was like, wow, you never told
I've
me
been,
that.
I've seen somebody sleep talking in their sleep, or
Yes.
yeah.
I've woken up crying from my sleep, like having a dream, like Mel would have to wake me up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
know it.
I think I love experience sleepwalking.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it is. I know of a guy who admitted to something in his sleep.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Really?
His lady was my friend, and she told me about it, and it was true. And he was like confessing it in his sleep. It was all bad. But that's not where the story's going. This is a feel good story. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
Feel good.
right. I'm gonna play a little bit of video, and you guys think about trip out on how this happened and what would you do if this was your family, your child, your family member. This is wild. we are just using this for commentary purposes only. So let's check it out.
A girl who went missing in the woods of Louisiana. She was found with the help of a thermal imaging drone. Eva Pilgrim here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. It was a frantic search for a 10-year-old girl, but thanks to the help of that drone, that little girl is safe back home this morning with her family.
This is the moment a 10-year-old girl was found safe thanks to the help of thermal drone technology. Peyton St. Nan went missing at 10 p.m. Saturday night. Officials say she went sleepwalking into the woods near her Shreveport, Louisiana home.
Our office was notified that Peyton was missing. The family and neighbors had already been looking for her for about an hour.
After receiving this picture of Peyton taken by a trail camera used by hunters, the sheriff, Louisiana State Police, and hundreds of volunteers searched these woods together. A drone operator, Josh Klober in Arkansas, heard about the massive search and raced in to help, bringing in his drone equipped with a thermal imaging camera.
We staged up and got everything set up, set the generator up. We had a big flat screen TV.
It took Klober just 20 minutes to spot Peyton, zooming in his camera, showing the girl on the ground, curled up, missing a shoe, just a mile and a half from her home.
We saw the purple and white pajamas that she had been wearing. She was laying there. She wasn't moving, and everybody was just kind of holding their breath.
Within moments, the little girl was woken by her best friend's dad, who helped in the search. After 24 hours, Peyton safe and back home.
Other than some mosquito bites.
Wow.
Wow, sleepwalking, man. That is
Man.
In Louisiana, there's gators and all kinds of poison.
right.
Yeah.
And she walked all the way out there and then is laying down sleeping when they find her. That is a miracle in itself. But
I don't know too much about sleepwalking or how it works, but their eyes have to be open. They have to be able to navigate themselves around. But maybe the part of the brain is asleep. You know what I'm saying? But they're able to still move around. I don't know. That's weird. Just recently, there was a helicopter around here going around in circles. And I went outside to hear, and I heard him talking over the thing. There was a missing girl, 5-year-old, missing at night, man. So they were searching for her. I hope they found her. Man.
Wow. Yeah. The technology too, though, right? I mean, that's a big key part, in finding somebody, with the technology, the drones and stuff, what I said as a kid, one of my best buddies, that I grew up with, I mean, he's my best friend to this day. But as kids, he would walk to my house, sleepwalk to my house.
really,
So my dad got this story. He would say, Moses came in, so we let him in the house. He was sleepwalking, and I think he would wake up when my dad would open the door, and So
like Ray said, my brother used to sleepwalk and talk, have full-blown conversations with me, telling me his business. Then asked him in the morning and never remembered what he said to me. Ooh, more than one girl.
Oh man,
that seems kind of scary, right?
Go somewhere else.
That's crazy. You know what I was tripping out is that when they put you to sleep, and you know how when you wake up from surgery or whatever it is, and they're talking about weird things. It's because when they put your brain to sleep, all your organs stop working, or your heart and everything. They have to control it. And I was like, wow, that's why I don't want to put to sleep, man. Don't put me to sleep.
Oh, wow. You know what? It's funny you say that because my mom too, God rest her soul, she had surgery. She was coming out of it, and she was saying some weird stuff. And I was like, what the heck? Me, I've never ever had any kind of surgery, man. So I'm about to get a whole bunch of it, but I've never had that. So never been hospitalized, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But
Cholo Trucker just said what I understand. They're not supposed to wake him up. Remember that story I told you, Jen, about how my first wife, I woke her up and then I seen that face and it was like kind of wicked. That
Yeah.
was tripping out. But they said don't wake her up. But man, when I looked, I was like, what the hell's going on? You know?
Yeah. I think about that story sometimes still.
Yeah.
It's stuck with
Hey,
me.
Halloween's coming
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I know. I know,
Yeah, they
right?
say you're not supposed to wake them up. I'm not sure what happens with that, but I think it's
Well,
a danger or something.
they can become violent, or they can react in a way where they lash out, different things. My brother used to sleepwalk as well, and the one time I remember vividly is because of what he did. Now, I was in the kitchen making cookies. It was late at night. Let me bring it back in. It was late at night, and you know how you see someone out of this, your peripheral walk in.
Yeah.
If it's your family home, you don't really pay attention.
Yeah.
And I see him walk in and go over to the garbage can, and then I start hearing sounding like water trickling. And I'm like, what is? Because there's nothing at that end of the kitchen. I turn around and look, and he was asleep. He was asleep. He had whipped it out and was peeing in the garbage can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he was just like, it was scary because his eyes were just like fixated on the garbage can. He did his business and walked right back to bed.
Wow.
Wow.
He did not doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, Jojo says he used to sleepwalk to his nana's purse. Still do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
People that used to do that. I know some people that still do.
Yeah.
One time, okay, he said he was sleepwalking. My brother, this was years ago. I was maybe like about 9 years old or so, and he was trying to climb up the curtains. And I says he was on some drugs because he was doing drugs at those times. I said he's not sleepwalking. He was on a good one.
Yeah.
You know?
You never know.
Yeah.
I would sleepwalk to the fridge at night, right, Kultura? I've heard of that too. Doing that. I had a family member that would eat. How did they call it? Sleep eat. They would eat in their sleep and like wake up with the food all over the bed. Like, what happened?
Really?
Hey, here's a story, Jen, about that, about something like that. It was like maybe about 2:00 in the morning, somewhere around there. And we had 3 bedrooms, one over here, and then one up ahead, and then the bathroom. Then you go walk front room, living room, kitchen, And I woke up, and I had at that time 2 daughters, right? So I woke up and I seen the light in the kitchen. I'm like, my daughters are asleep right there. I wonder who's there. So I went and grabbed a stick, man, and I was ready to knock somebody out. And I started walking, and then I started walking around the corner to get in the refrigerator by the refrigerator. And I went like this with a bat. And when I did that, and I looked, it was my daughter. She was in the refrigerator, and I says, "What are you doing up right now?" She goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, she was trying to eat something, but I don't know if she was sleepwalking or not. But she was 2:00 in the morning at the refrigerator, man.
Yeah. Legend has it she was small. We got to give her that.
Right? No, yeah. That's a scary thing, though. Sleepwalking, you know what I mean? I would think so. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Thank God on a positive,
Like that song goes, I can hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep.
Romantics. By the romantics talking in your sleep.
Yeah.
Denise, I think you're frozen. You there?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's frozen.
Come back, Denise. Come back.
Sleepwalking.
Do you ever read?
Hey, maybe she fell asleep.
Do I keep going out, you guys?
Yeah.
You're frozen. Maybe drop down and come back. There you are. Okay.
Debbie says, or the snoring, man. The snoring, my girl, man. I said, you're going in the room over here, man, because I'm closing the door on you. You'll be snoring all the time, man.
Those dogs are known for that, right? Any kind of
bulldog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a trip, man. No, yeah. Oh man, no, yeah. I don't know. Man, when I go to sleep, I ain't even trying to get up no more when I go to bed. You know what I mean? Like,
not on purpose, anyway.
The good thing about
Also,
that story is they found her, man. That's the main thing. She was alive and they found her, man.
Yeah.
and shout out to that guy who had that company with the drone. Because that is a really amazing thing that they were able to find her with the assistance of the drone and the thermal imaging that the hunters had from their cameras out there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They came
within 20 minutes.
You know what?
Right?
Those drones are being used a lot lately. Like I know a while back, one of the neighbors flipped out and was over there popping off rounds for like 3 hours straight. And I read in the article they put out a few days later, they used drones to like go in there and see exactly where he was at, what was going on, what he had. So they're using them for a lot of different things.
Oh yeah.
You know what? To touch base on that, I've been watching a lot of real live war videos, right? I mean, Crane, I'm not going to get too graphic, but it's kind of scary, man. Like something you would vision in a dream that you're running away and here comes a drone chasing you and then it's going to come and attack you. And that's literally happening now where the people that are behind controlling it are playing with them and going around them and they're over here trying to shoot the drone down and it's not happening. And then all of a sudden he goes and he grabs the drone and he starts running with it. He made about 4 or 5 steps and boom, you know? So they're using drones for everything now, you know, even light shows. Have you seen those light shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. You know who filmed one was Total Joker at the Dodger Stadium. They had a drone show.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
The thing looked awesome, man. I was like, what the heck? Like, no, definitely.
That's amazing how they could control all of them to create that simultaneously, and that's crazy.
That is crazy,
and that's just still technology getting even better and better and better, you know, and it's getting better faster too, though.
You know why? Because they're making a supercomputer, and not just that, they have AI. AI is just like they were talking. As a matter of fact, Biden was talking today about artificial intelligence. So they have to get it under control, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, and be careful on how they deal with things. Saludos, Gilu.
Oh yeah,
and
always.
Yeah, so you got to be careful, man.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Gilu, shout out to Gilu, man. Good dude right there, man.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Man. Much appreciated. Thank you. Let me send the link to Denise again. Let's see. Any other stories we got going on that we've got to touch on?
Yeah. There was one that happened actually local out here in our area, Jen. A couple of weeks ago, with a teacher at the high school.
Yeah,
well, she was no longer a teacher. Huh?
Do you know any of the details on that?
I know some of them. She was a teacher at the high school. Excuse me?
Oh.
I'm gonna pop her picture up here while you're giving us the rundown.
Yeah. She was a teacher at the high school. And then now she's a teacher at the middle school. And what happened? Her name's Marina Ramirez Rico. Yeah, that's her. And she's 34 years old and was having and I'll say it like this: she had an affair with a 15-year-old while she was at the high school. And when the law enforcement went to her home, they found more evidence. Now it's come out that they found video of her. She has 5 counts. She's facing 5 counts on, S with the minor. And she got out on bail and she posted $50,000 and got out on bail. Yeah. So that's up until now. That's what is. That's what's going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get her mug off the screen.
Yeah,
that's cool. Hold on.
Man, $50,000. What is that?
Sorry, I'm back. I had to leave for a second. Oh.
It's $1,000 for every 100. I know that. So 50,000.
Wow. so she posed her bail and left, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bail, so that's as far as I know.
Hey, did you guys hear that?
Send it again, sis. What was
Did
that?
you hear that, Jim? Did you just hear that?
The noise at your house?
I just fell right now. I ate it, man. Right on the side right here. Boom. Like,
you okay, bro?
Yeah, I had to go do something real quick. And I came back and I left my weights in the waist from where I wasn't supposed to be. So I tripped over and I went like boom on the ground.
Oh man.
I hope you're okay. I thought somebody came in the door and slammed a door or something.
I went right into the heater. On the floor.
I hope you're okay. You're gonna be sore tomorrow, though. I bet you're gonna
probably, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, this time you got those muscles working out. So
hey, thank God I had some because I look a little cushion because I felt it right here, man.
Right?
Little cushion.
Right? Cushion is always good. That's right.
Yeah,
I got a mark on my arm the other day, and it hurt, but I guess I kind of have a high pain tolerance. I sent the link again. Let me know if you got it. But my daughter saw it the next day. She's like, "What happened to your arm? Who did that?" All scared. I'm like, "Nobody did anything to me. It's a burn. I was washing a hot pan, and I had because I'm always putting my lotions and stuff on. So imagine I just put some cocoa butter on, and I lean over and my arm touches the pan. It's all like it fried my.
Oh, yeah.
It was all bad, but I got a little mark on me.
That's right. Life alert big stomps.
Right.
I know I'm gonna feel it because it was an awkward fall, man. It's like bam, sideways. So I know I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. My back.
Yeah, man. You have to be careful with that, man. You know what? Sometimes we think a small fall or just like a regular fall, we think it's like, oh, it's just whatever. And sometimes it's a domino effect, man. I'm not, wish not, you know what I mean? But
oh no, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I speak from experience here, but it's like, what the heck? What do you mean?
And since I was wearing chanclas and I kicked it, I'm like, so my foot hurts.
Right?
Let me send her that link one more time. I'm not sure what's going on.
Huh. What? Let me see. I watched something from.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, she was still, yeah. This says how on TikTok they found a truck.
Yeah, what Keisha said. I watched something on TikTok. A guy found another guy's nice fixed-up truck stolen from Covina. They brought it all the way to Compton. Found the drones. Yeah, I don't doubt it. They're using them for a lot of stuff. I know they've used it. They've used them they have them, the ones that fly, and then they have the cameras that are attached to those little. They operate them like a little car, and they go into someone's home and they'll do smash the door in.
Yeah.
And they get a look inside if somebody's in there, a suspect is hiding, or they're negotiating for a hostage. Crazy stuff.
Yeah. You know what? There was this is what 2021. They stole one of my vehicles at that point. I think 2021. They stole one of my vehicles, and at the school where one of the students, his dad was was a police officer, or is a police officer, or sheriff or something. And I was talking to him about that, and then he said, "Oh, he goes, you know what, man?" He goes, "We have one car right now." He goes, "But there's gonna be more when they're driving, and the car itself scans the cars around it with the license plate, whatever. And then if there's anything, if your tags are not paid or whatever situation, or the vehicle stolen, it's going to notify the officer right away and say which one it is. You know, whichever car it is around you and stuff.
So is
Yeah,
this
and
something that the police department is doing or what?
yeah, that was in 2021. He told me there's a vehicle that
Okay.
drives around and it'll scan the vehicles around it. Yeah, it's just like a regular car, you know. And
Hey,
you'll
is
be able
that
to,
true what Friedman Tube is saying? Jennifer Lopez just got arrested?
What?
I'm
is that
back.
true?
Am I back?
Yeah,
Yep.
you're back.
Sorry,
Is it
guys, man.
Oh
Welcome
yeah.
back.
My internet was connecting to my daughter's next door. I don't know why.
Huh.
Never did that before. So
Oh,
No,
wow.
no. No, yeah. So, is that true? That I don't know if they arrested Jennifer Lopez. I don't think so. I think
I know there was a lot of stuff talking about her in the internet, but I'm
Yeah,
not sure, man.
what did
they
I miss?
posted,
What did I miss?
yeah, they posted a picture with her not recently. They recently posted a picture of her back in the day when her and Diddy were together, and then it had like Dash, Aaliyah, Jay-Z, all in the photo, and J-Lo looked like she was, like she'd been
yeah.
up for a while.
Wow.
You know what? There's a lot of stuff coming up on that stuff. Kevin Hart, Ashton Kutcher, like just a bunch of people coming up in the mix now. You know, um, that's a scary thing, man. I think that's just
You know, when they were talking about Steve Harvey's daughter,
oh yeah,
and not only that, that guy Jaden, who's Jaden from Will Smith's
oh yeah, James Smith, yeah.
yeah, man, all that stuff is that's I was like,
Oh yeah.
man,
You know what?
hey,
I went through some old. Oh, sorry, bro. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, I'm
Oh, I went through some of my old videos that were far back as December and stuff, and and I remember I saw them again, and I was like, I was gonna clip them and put them together, and I started saying about that Jay-Z, you know, DJ Khaled, all these people. They're coming after him, man. They're gonna come after everybody. It's not just P Diddy, you know. Um,
you know, it's
there's,
not surprising because of the type who he is as a man and who he's affiliated with, and all the
yeah,
A-listers and all this, and a
yeah,
lot of them went to his party, you know. But you hear people talking about some really sad shit and something, excuse my language, but that's
yeah,
happening
Yeah,
even to young kids. I mean, well, to
yeah.
the girls they dated that were underage, 15 years old, you know, 16. Sad,
Yeah,
sad.
I mean, I just see it as like, man, like you know, well, it's just there's a lot of more people coming down the pipeline. I think Diddy will he'll end up saying stuff, you know, he'll end up saying stuff. I mean, yeah, he's gonna talk.
Yeah, he's gonna run them
He's
lip.
gonna
Like
talk. He's gonna talk. He's not gonna go down by
he's
himself.
gonna try to get his sentence lowered because I mean, if he has life in there,
do you guys
Yeah, but
know that contract, Fred? Maybe you know that contract that they signed. They said the Kardashians have it signed at all their parties. It's like a hush.
the Kramer, a wave thing where you got to sign a
Yeah, you don't
waiver.
think he did one of those? Like
Like a
Probably
non
not.
Kardashians.
He probably didn't because he figured that. See, but the Kardashians, if they sign what they call a release form, like if you
Yeah,
film
it's like a
somebody on
DHM
video,
or something.
you sign a
DMA.
release form
Oh,
saying that they can release a
yeah,
video.
big stomps.
That's a reality show. The Diddy thing was just a party, man. It's just, he didn't let people know, and then he'd get people messed up, get them in contradicting situations, and then show them when they were sober and be like, hey, look,
Yeah,
and then
that.
see
blackmail them,
that the sad thing is he was like some people he was grooming, and the other people he was setting them up, you know, which I think is like, hey, we're gonna have him do this, we're gonna videotape it, you know,
Yeah,
stuff like that, and then use it
exactly,
against him.
bro.
So you know, because I can't believe the people that I'm seeing on there, Justin Bieber, you know,
Yeah,
and all these other. I'm like,
yeah.
dang.
A lot of people from like darn it, that one I didn't uh remember the thing, but a lot of people from high end places are stepping down, are resigning. And then
Hey,
Kevin Hart, I heard,
they're closing their businesses.
yes,
Anything that has kind of like affiliated with that, they're shutting it down, man. And
yes,
they're trying to
exactly.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's just, go ahead.
That 2 days after, I think it was about 2 days after, they had denied his bond again. I believe, I'll say allegedly, I believe it was the head of Sony in Japan as well as the US, both just suddenly stepped down. The head of Sony.
A lot of people that,
out of nowhere, no plans were set, no retirement party was, planned out. They just stepped down.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a little coincidental, I think, right? Or not so.
Yeah, everybody's just all closing this account, doing this, Yep.
No, yeah, man. It's just like, people are trying to hide now. People are losing sleep,
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I mean,
Well, I mean, come on. They should have known all this was going to come back and bite them in the ass.
Hey, don't let me hear your name come up, Fred, because I know you were into music, though. Hey, I thought I seen somebody with a Toothpaste Entertainment shirt on. I don't know. I was messing with you, bro. I was messing with you.
I know, bro. No, I could have went, but I slipped away. No pun intended. Anyways, no, no. You know what, man? It's like really, really scary for a lot of celebrities right now. A lot of high-end celebrities, and again, like we said last week. The Fed already said, we don't care how powerful you are, how much money you have, we're going to arrest you.
Yeah.
That's a sign, and I always go back to, again, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, Fat Joe. Some people say, well, Fat Joe, I don't understand why, you know what, birds of a feather, man, they all hang around together, there's got to be something, Okay, but let me back up a little bit here, guys, and bring something else into the fold here. Now, when we look back, and I think we brought this up before because they're asking about what we think about the Diddy case. So now about Kanye West and other people, when people were saying, "Oh, well, you know what, Diddy did this and this and that," and people just ignored them, like, whatever, like, go away, like, you're just, whatever, or you're just crazy. It doesn't seem that crazy no more, and now it's starting to come to the light, like, whoa, like, people laughed it off, people exposing them, were getting sick, some of them passed, and, it's a lot, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Right. Gas Mask, that was a good point up there you made too. Everyone deleting their history on Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter. So they said that this article I read said that Usher, Pink, Jay-Z, Megan Fox have wiped clean their IG and Twitter accounts. They've been completely wiped clean. And this was only since the whole Diddy story has unfolded. So who knows how far this whole arrest and indictment is going to reach.
Right.
Oh, yeah, man. It's just, there's going to be a whole lot of people coming down that pipeline. Seriously. A lot of people wouldn't even think about it. It's almost just as bad as the Epstein thing. On this one, it's, I think so. I mean, now
I was watching one of their videos, right?
Yeah.
And he had did you see that big? I don't know if you guys seen it. It was a big bed that was outside. Have you seen that?
A big bed?
A bed. It's a bed, a huge bed. I mean, it's huge. And everybody's messing around there. By 4:00 in the morning, they were saying people were naked on there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a big bed outside, and it's huge. I mean, it's huge.
Like an extra king?
No, it was about as big as a house, maybe.
Whoa, whose house is
it? Yeah, about
whose
two
house?
rooms at least. Just 2 room sizes.
Yeah.
Well, where was this at?
Yeah, it was huge, man. And they seen everybody on there. What's that?
Where was it at? Where?
At one of the places he was renting. where he threw his party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, he rents places too, and then what does he do? Either at his house or wherever he goes, and then he pays them to fix it up or do whatever, you know.
Oh,
But
you
you
know
know
what?
what? In 2004, I was watching a thing on that. Cat Williams was already talking about this stuff in 2004. Yeah.
Well, they're saying that he paid off coroners too to
Wow.
say about the person of how that person passed. So I mean, if the feds are involved, like, you know, I mean, I know there's a lot you got to get permits and it takes a lot of money and stuff, but they can start exhuming these people, you know, and really checking out and see what really happened,
Yeah.
you know. But then you know what? Getting a little macabre here, a little macabre, and getting a little macabre, like, I don't know, maybe anybody can answer. Would it be would it be out of their blood system since they're already embalmed or anything? I mean,
Well, it depends on what it is. There's certain things that can really go unnoticed if somebody really does their homework on it. I watch these, 48 hours, 20. There's some things that can really go undetectable, and unless you're looking for that specific thing, it's not something that's regularly tested for.
Yeah.
And if they're paid off, these coroners can probably face prison time as well for giving false reporting.
Yeah, the whole can go deep if they really do decide to do.
Yeah, that's a scary thing, man. Because like we said before, guys, on here, Jamie Foxx, he almost passed, due to falling into, and he was exposing Diddy already at that time. And then you had LB Sure, the singer LB Sure was a real bad thing,
It's like everybody, whoever's famous, and they gravitate towards them because they want to get ahead in their careers, and then that person takes advantage of them, by saying, okay, I'll get you to do this and that, sad. Give me 1 second, you guys. I got to stretch, okay?
No, you're good. Andre Harrell, Heavy D, Tim Porter, all these people are connected. Were connected to Diddy. Jamie Foxx, Albie Sure, because Albie Sure was Kim Porter's baby daddy. Yeah, they're all connected to him. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be in the investigation too. Right. At some point, and again, we're speaking on it right now. Anybody can be like, oh, that you need to knock it off. It's just about the baby oil and all this other stuff. The whatever the freak offs or whatever it is. It is a lot more to it, man. There's a lot more to that. So I think they will. Well, he's not coming home. He's not going home no more. He's done. That's it. They're not going to let him go.
Sick, you guys. Didn't he look like he lost so much weight?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Don't you like if even in his eyes, like you could see there's like a darkness that is, is not
like
okay.
the lights aren't on, huh?
Yeah, he's going through it. He's going through it, man. Like, that's a lot, Right, I mean, he's stressed out. He's probably not even good. Doesn't even have an appetite. He's probably just stressed out. His days are over. As far as the high end life. How do you go from the high end life?
The part I don't get though is like they had all their fun, right? Up until they get caught. And then they start to like cry. Like it's like, come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that they would get away with that being that there's so many people that were involved? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I see. What's one thing I saw?
Bring the dogs in.
No, okay.
Too. Say, what's up, big dog?
No, what's one thing I saw though that the whole thing of like now it trickles back down again, and I always go to this. Trickles down back to the social media thing because there's a lot of people that don't like rap music, don't like rappers. I get it. I'm not complaining about that part. But in today's world, everybody's a rapper. Everybody's flamboyant. Everybody wants to show off the best things on social media. Yada yada yada. Look at me. I have money. I'm taking a trip. I'm eating this. I'm eating that. But now the whole thing, I think the perspective changes because you had Diddy parties and they look like, oh man, look at that, they're doing all this, and now it's like, no, that's it's just everything. It goes back to everything that glistens isn't gold. You know.
Yeah.
They've been listening with baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, either that, they got really stupid with what they, he got really dumb with what he was doing because being that there's so many people involved, it just, it doesn't make sense, that, I mean, it doesn't make sense for him to be so sloppy at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. And yeah,
what they're saying about Jay-Z is that he's smarter than P. Diddy and that he's got himself covered and whatever, but you're not smart. Things are going to happen, things are going to come out of the woodworks,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Hey,
You know
big
what?
dog. They're eating
like
dogs
I
in
said,
Springfield.
like you're saying too, like Bill Cosby, OJ and everybody else, right? One thing I will say though, I'm not, I know because I've seen some podcasts out there, and they right away they pull the race card. It's like, look, man, if you mess up and you break the law,
Yeah.
the race got nothing to do with it, man. The race has got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You should be, I mean, you should be punished just like anybody else.
Yeah,
You're
not above the law. You're not above.
So let me put it to you like this. So if I was to get all this money and then I messed up and be like, oh, they're doing this to me because I'm Raza. No, because you messed up, bro. That's why. Not because of whatever
It finally came to where somebody just got tired of it,
Yeah.
And what P. Diddy said, like I seen him say it, I'm P. Diddy or I'm whatever. I can't go to jail. I'm not going to jail.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's
guess
what
what?
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Andrew Podcast in the house. He's a microphone. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Andrew.
Salute.
Right. That's what somebody said. Somebody up here, gas mask. I think it was you. Said somebody got tired of paying P. Diddy off or got tired of covering for him.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else they're saying, Jen? Is that they're saying that they're setting them up. Even Ice Cube, they're saying that Ice Cube is trying to get something together to support P. Diddy. That's what
Really?
was watching it. He's like, because he figures it's some other people that are in charge of prosecuting him. Yeah.
Well, see,
I was on the thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but I was hearing it.
But that goes back to the Kanye West thing, right? I would think. I mean, you would think that Kanye West is pretty much
too much. I really don't follow rap or anything like that too much, but because it's on TV all the time or YouTube, it's in it. Yeah.
But I think that
sit back, big dog.
I don't think Kanye West is that crazy no more. You know what I mean? I don't think he's that crazy no more. I just think if somebody like Ice Cube is doing something like that, I mean, the next thing you know, Ice Cube's crazy. I mean, that's just go.
He seemed to be the one that stayed clear of all that. You know what I mean? How he would say, "I'm not part of your little club."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a good thing, but I mean. But I think as a society, as the world too, due to the technology and everything else, they can't really do stuff no more. I mean their mask is pulled now.
Yeah.
So
right.
I told Pearl, I said they're eating dogs in Springfield, so you're staying here, girl. You ain't going outside because she's a piggy. She's a piggy. Look at her.
Oh my God, she got so big.
Yeah, she's a piggy, man. This girl.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She's not a dog. She's a pig.
What does she weigh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. I don't know, but she's definitely big dog weighs like 3-4 pounds. She's a lot bigger than
He's
him.
all fur, huh?
She's scared. She don't like going for rides no more. And while she really didn't, she's always scared. Say hi, big, yeah, baby girl.
Cute. I want one.
Big pearl.
I just like seeing from a distance. I can't get it.
You what?
I like seeing the pups from a distance. I can't really cling to one anymore because
Yeah.
I just can't go through that.
You know what? She was getting on my nerves for a while because she's just destroying everything. You know, she was just like, I try to keep her area clean and everything, and she'll just, and I has toys to teeth on, you know, and to bite on and stuff, but she chooses to destroy the fence liner, you know, and she just biting things. But you know what's a trip? Okay, I did this for a while. When they eat their food fast, and they make these things that you could put in a dish so it could slow them down, right?
Oh, I got one of those.
Well, for temporarily, I put a rock in there, right? So, and she was slowing her down. Well, now she finds rocks. She'll dig up a rock and then bring it and set it in the middle right there, you know? So I don't know. She thought I was trying to teach her, hey, here's your food and you find me a rock. You know?
Yeah, like a little maze. They have like mazes and they have like flat.
I've seen those. I've seen those. She doesn't ever try to eat the rock.
The rock? No, she just finds them. She digs them up, finds them, and she sets them. She had about 3 of them stacked in the center of the area.
Wow.
And it was a trip.
Yeah. Because I know some people whose dog ate a bunch of rocks and they had to get surgery to remove them.
No, she didn't eat the rocks. She just digs them up. But then again, I put these things on the bottom like anchors.
Mm-hmm.
She gets them and pulls them out like this one by one and sets them in the middle, you know? Yeah, that's why I said I was getting a little upset with her. She's just destroying everything, huh, big bro? Yeah.
Both Pop and Biggie were going to leave their labels and help artists own their own material. Suge Knight was going to help fund it, supposedly. That would be interesting to cover. Yeah.
That goes back to a whole lot of other stuff. There's a lot of conspiracies to that too as well. I mean, that's how all this mess started too, though. You had Diddy coming in, and you know, there's been a lot of conspiracies that the government, because of the 2 top artists, and it's just you know, some people not playing by the rules or just being dirty about it. You know,
Fred, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You know how what happened with R. Kelly, right?
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people weren't listening to his music or whatever. They don't want to listen to his music no more. Yeah. Do you think they feel the same way about P. Diddy?
Oh, I think so. So. But you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, I get it because of the support, the moral support. You know, I think that's more of the situation. But if it's a good song, it's a good song. You know, whichever way it is, right? I'm not condoning it, but I'm saying it for this reason.
What?
Awesome music, some great songs, right? This one guy, and now his image is different, and now it just changes the perspective of the music. You know, Sam Smith. You know, yes, what is it? Stay With Me, and I'm Hard Goodbyes or something, and Dancing with a Stranger. Like, he has these great songs. But now it's like, I don't know, it just kind of takes away from it, you know? I mean, you know, but yet they remain to be good songs. I think it's just more the image thing that we picture now, you know? I mean,
yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you there. You know?
I used to like what's his name songs, R. Kelly songs. You know, they're good jams and stuff, but I don't listen. I don't do it. I don't support it no more. You know.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't play it no more.
Because you turn it off, or
what's that?
Like if it comes on the radio, do you turn it off, or would you listen?
No, I'm not that bad, but I don't go out of the way to listen to, like I like, ain't nothing wrong with Little Bump and Grind and all those other ones. And
I mean, those are good.
They are some jams, you know. You remind me of my Jeep.
Yeah. But what do you think of when you hear those songs now? You just think of a dirty scumbag, right?
Yeah, you think of man,
it just makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah, it's wrong. So that's why I don't support it.
Yeah. I just change it. I don't.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. It changes the perspective of the song now.
Yeah.
It just changes it. What the heck? Like, just,
I don't want to think those thoughts. It's just like, I mean, but that's reality. That's what it does to me anyway.
Hey, so R. Kelly, you ruined it for me, so I can't play that music no more. It's
no, right? It's just a thing, man. But I mean,
hey, I have to settle for Teddy Pendergrass or something like that.
There's nothing wrong with Teddy Pendergrass. Oh, there's a movie supposed to be coming out about that. But Tyrese,
about what?
Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh, okay.
Tyrese supposed to play him or something. He said.
Hey, I seen Tyrese on that show Shay Shay. Have you seen
that?
Yeah, you seen that interview?
Yeah.
Okay. You see the other thing that Tyrese is a trip, first of all. Like he
is
okay, he's something else. But did you see what was it last week or week before where Uncle Shay Shay accidentally went live on IG when he was having relations?
No, I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Actually live, but this got out quickly, as you can imagine. And at first, he denied. He said, "Oh, I was hacked. That wasn't me." Well, it was him, but he said he was hacked, and he, I guess, was full blown doing his thing. And then it came out, okay, I was not hacked, and I guess he talked about it briefly. I didn't watch the full explanation, so I don't want to say what he said. But then they're like, well, he promotes like male enhancement stuff. So people are saying that was a little, people will throw a little bit of a teaser out there before they start promoting something that backs it up. Like, I didn't want to think about that.
Yeah. Wow.
They just kind of like, I don't know, it just kills it, when you look up to somebody as a performer and like made it and they're doing good things, or you think they're doing good things, but in their dark side or whatever, then it's like, man,
right?
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely, dude.
And all the support you gave them by purchasing their albums or CDs or whatever,
What? You know what? It's funny. Okay, not funny, but it's great. Great point. Great point. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Joe.
One of the things that got me at the end was I was like, wait a minute, man. Why am I buying these people's albums? So they're burning money. They're making it rain. They're drinking stuff that I'm not gonna be able to. It would take a lot for me to afford that bottle of champagne, but I'm pitching in to get it for you. You know what I mean? It's just like, I think humbleness is a lot better, because now I think people started to kind of change after that. Like, wait a minute, I'm supporting this. Like, it just changed, man. And people could say, well, wait a minute, but you also paid for the entertainment. Yeah, I paid for the music, but when you're showing me that, what you're doing with it, there's a point in time where you kind of, backtrack a little bit, you know what I mean? And be like, no, I can't support that, morally, you feel that way, And so, yeah, I think, it's too much to say, though. I mean, we say it lightly, but you think about it, if they're burning money or making it rain or, drinking this, look, this is whatever $1,000 bottle of champagne or whatever. It's like, wait, but I just pitched in for that. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to be able to taste that. Like, it just, I just think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think that turns people away from supporting, the music,
Hey, okay, take this for example. I was watching a thing and they were talking about what's his name? Not Genuine. What's that guy? That other guy that dances and he sings. Man, I know you guys know him. He's Usher.
Okay? Oh yeah. Usher.
Usher went to live with P. Diddy when he was what, 15? Was it?
Yeah.
15 or 13. It was young. 13. He was talking about being 13 and being at those parties.
Yeah.
Now, I do you guys? How do you see Usher now? I mean, like looking at him, because do you guys listen to his music, Usher's music?
Yeah.
You do?
But I'm aware of his music.
Yeah.
I don't go like searching it up.
How about Fred? Is that your number? Your best singer right there? What was that?
You know what though? I have heard his music, but I don't know, man. And again, it goes back to the same thing. Now the perspective changes.
Yeah, because I look at it like when I see and heard what they were talking about, and it disgusted me, man. You know, and I look at it, you know what? It just disgusts me because you think these people are really like how they portray them on the TV before, like, oh, they're giving to people, they're doing things for kids, they're doing good and this and that, you know, and to see what I don't know, man. I know we have a past, like I wasn't always a good person, like I was in a gang and did all this other stuff, but the other stuff like that.
I mean, they're in the spot. They're somebody. They're in the spotlight. They have to represent themselves.
Set an example, you know, for the like other people, you know.
Yeah. And look what they end up like. Everybody, we all sin, right? But
you know what? I seen a video. Like, I seen a video, man, and it says that's sad. P. Diddy goes, "This is what we do to the white man," or something like that. And then all of a sudden, had Malik, is that his name? And that sound.
Yeah, and he's like laid down on the couch or whatever, the seat outside or whatever, passed out.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and then you know what? There is footage of Kevin Hart, P. Diddy, and who was it? And Usher, and he's saying, "Oh, you know what? When he came to live with me, he was like 15, 16, whatever it was, and we wrestled for the Frosted Flakes, you know." I'm like, what?
Hey, I was like, when they talked about that, you know what came into my mind?
What's that?
Jesus Juice and MJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That came to my mind. I don't know why.
You know, but it's just, I mean, some artists have, I mean, some of the kids now, in the MJ case anyway, have come forward and said that never happened. That it was just people trying to get money from him.
Oh, who was talking about that? Like, I think it was Tyrese, wasn't it? He was trying to throw it out.
One of the guys that passed, one of the rap, he passed. One of the singers too. He had a brother, and I don't know. There was a couple of them. Even the was it Corey Haim and them. They said too that didn't happen with Michael Jackson.
You know, I never followed rap or anything what's going on too much, but because since it's in there and this thing's happening, and I'm hearing these stories, I'm like, that's crazy. You know, it's crazy how I never would have expected stuff. I mean, some stuff, you know, they're partying, they got the money, they do what they do, you know, but to all the things for the youngsters and all that other stuff.
Yeah, but you know what, man? I dare say that it's just rap got hit first. But imagine in any music industry, anybody with that amount of money and power, dude, can do that too, regardless of genre. You know, anybody with any kind of money that's a producer and I'm talking movie producer, you know, Weinstein and all these guys, you know, I mean, everybody, dude. It's everybody and that kind of money that they believe is power, dude. It's like everybody's running through that, you know. I mean, so
what do you think about the rappers today, Fred? How you know when the rappers of today, like the youngsters that are.
You know what?
They rap about what they've done, their crime, their this, their that, right?
For one, they tell on themselves big time.
Yeah, it's like, why would you do? Like, I don't know.
Hey, Fred, I got a question. I got a question for you, Fred. If you met P. Diddy and he took you into the thing and says, "Hey, man, here's 50 racks or your 50 racks for you, man," what would you take it?
You know what?
hey, you know,
What?
that's crazy.
I'm not gonna sit there and say no, but I don't know, man. Knowing what I know now, it'd probably be no. No, like there's no.
They put. I mean, they tease you with the money, man. Like in the front,
Yeah,
like a gang loan that you can't probably even make in a whole year or whatever. He does that,
exactly,
right? And
exactly.
and that's what entices these young people because, oh man, that's a lot of bank, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's crazy. It's crazy. Rather than
oh, yeah.
just, I would say no. I ain't gonna sell my soul. Nah.
No, yeah, yeah. It's
It's like
what it
Cat
is.
Williams.
You know, and
Yeah.
Joe Tucker's right. You had Mike Tyson and Tupac. They were convicted of art. You know,
Yeah.
they
Oh
were
And a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
convicted.
that's true,
people get
huh?
mad.
That
A
is
lot of
true.
people get mad over that.
Never
And they're
thought
like,
about that.
how dare you, touch the greats or speak on them? But I mean,
Yeah.
they were
It's
convicted.
a thing,
It's not,
man. It's a thing.
it's not gossiping. It's a matter of they were
It's a fact.
convicted. It's
Yeah,
true.
that's-
Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, man. You have all these people, and then again, like Harvey Weinstein, and you got all these
imagine that.
movie producers, and even Russell Simmons took off to another
Yeah,
country
he's
where
in
he can't
college.
bring it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he ain't
you
coming
know,
back.
yeah,
They're all hiding. They're hiding. They're what isn't
Yeah.
okay. I heard it on here. I don't know if it's true or not. Jay-Z and what's her name separating and divorcing. Is that
oh
going
no,
on?
that was that's been about over a couple of months ago. She
Now, do
filed
you
for
think
divorce.
do you think she's divorcing him because of what's happening with P Diddy, or because he's saying, "Hey, well, this is the plan now," so you won't lose anything if she's not affiliated or whatever. What do you think?
I, you know what, man? See, these people think that by doing stuff like that, they're gonna just walk away.
Yeah.
They are not gonna let them walk away. That's like, say Jay Z, right? Say Jay Z, just picture it like this. They say, okay, Jay Z is a target, right? The feds look at it like, okay, he's a target, and somebody by his side, hence Beyonce, right? And she's like, oh, well, I'm getting a divorce. I'm just going to walk away this way because I don't want to know. They're going to be like, no, 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 no. Come here. We got questions for you too. Like, no, you're not just going to walk away. I mean, I think, what's that movie, Clint Eastwood, Sudden Impact? Remember when he
I
walks in
haven't
and the
seen that
guy,
one,
he's
but
in a restaurant and he goes, well, we're not just going to let you walk out of here. He's who's
Yeah.
we? He goes,
Oh,
Vincent and me, he just, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not just gonna let these people walk away.
mm-mm.
You can file for a divorce, you can file for whatever. You're not just gonna walk away. They're just gonna grab them and don't. You need to come back over here. We got questions,
Yeah.
and male, female, whatever it is. If you are guilty of anything, you're going down, man. You're going down just like anybody else. I mean, even for conspiracy. It could be conspiracy. You may be overheard and you didn't say nothing about it. You're going down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes.
I could see that happening though, like them thinking that would be a way to protect their assets, right? Like if they
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
attorneys
But
could have told them it's coming, so prepare yourselves and let's do this, move things
Yeah.
around.
And
Yeah,
just think what the kids are going to have to deal with this. I mean, I know they got money, but the kids, I don't know, man.
but it goes back. If they pull her back too, though, and they find guilty stuff, it's still going to go. All that's still going to go. They're still going to take all of that at the end of the
You-
day. And you figure P Diddy, all the, and that's just they're making an example out of him.
Yep.
So you go figure that you go from a high end thing of eating, whatever certain. I mean, I'm not saying they eat special food, but he likes to eat certain things, drink certain, wine, champagnes and stuff. To bologna sandwiches, SOS, and packaged Kool-Aid, man. Just like any other inmate.
Yep.
See,
No
they can't
different
put
than
him.
anybody
They
else,
can't put
brother.
him. Yeah, they can't put him in general population because of his status, and people might just extort him or kill him, or somebody's gonna try to put a contract out on him, or whatever,
Oh, dude,
And
it's just
so,
it's endless, bro. They're already a target regardless, man. It's just a done deal with them.
Yeah. Well, last week we talked about that with Charles Manson. Look the way he lived in there.
Yeah.
I mean, he lived with special treatment. You know, he had the money for it. I mean,
Yeah.
Jojo says, "House, what's your price?" Well, for what, man? Hey, Easy P Diddy, Easy P Diddy, Joe, Easy.
Well, what did he do to? Did he do to? Well, you know what? And I saw this live. When P Diddy went into I think it was Drink Champs, and they had Styles P or Jadakiss, one of the guys from the Locks, and then they had the rapper Fabulous, and P Diddy was in there like, yeah, baby, like I was just like, what the heck? I saw that live actually,
oh shit!
and he was just kind of like. He was just kind of out there like, yeah, baby, yeah, call another man baby kind of deal, you know? That's right, baby. I was like, what the heck? I just sounded wrong, you know? It was just like, what? Like, you know, now it's all coming back to haunt him, you know?
That would be
Yeah,
good.
I think, and now these days you see things coming out big time, you know, like really for the people that are up there, you know, in the higher status, you know, the A-listers and all these people because abuse, bro. Abuse and all that other stuff, man.
Yeah, breaking them down the side, bro.
Just okay, say this for example. This is what I heard. Easy though. I heard Beyonce. She's coming out because they're divorced or whatever. She's coming out with what clothing line, perfume or whatever, some other things, just in case, you know, because she wants. And it says because she wants to have more money. How much money can you have? You know.
Yeah.
Well, she had a clothing line with Adidas, right? But it didn't do well, so they like canceled it or something.
Yeah, because they said lately she's been on a mission, putting some work in right now.
Yeah. You know what? I just think that's not gonna work, man. I think that they're gonna pull them back, and they're gonna dig and dig and dig until they find, you know. And you know what? Well, and we all know this already. That like the whole P Diddy thing, people are coming in and saying, "Oh, you know, wait a minute," like his lawyer, he's innocent and all this other stuff. Some people are screaming that too. If the feds raid the house, it's because they got something for you. I mean, they got something on you. If they arrest you, they got something that's going to make it stick. If not, he would have been bailed out already.
Oh yeah,
they got him, man, and there's more charges coming, dude. There's way more charges coming. And no matter what, they could say, "Look, dude, if you want to lighten the sentence a little bit, you look at, you know, they could easily tell him, just a figure speak, you know, hypothetically speaking, they could say, you know what, you're looking at 45 years, bro, 45 to 55 years. But if you give us anybody, we'll knock up about 25 of that.
Yeah,
you know, and he's not going to get knocked out 25 of that. They're not going to knock that down, you know. But he'll talk. Trust me, he'll talk.
They're gonna, yeah. He's gonna
make it sound good.
He's gonna sing like a bird.
Yeah. You know what? Look, we'll knock it down, or you know, we'll get you in protective custody because we know you're just the bottom feeder. You know, we want the big fish. We want the big one that you know that's doing all this stuff, and he'll spill beans, bro. And a lot of people will go down. And that's why I still say I may be wrong, and I may be wrong for this, but I still say Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rick Ross, Fat Joe, DJ Khaled, all these people, Mary J. Blige, a lot of these people are going to go down the drain very fast. You know, and I think they lost some respect too already now too, though. You know, when we see them now, it's like there's a loss of respect now. It's like, it's not the same. They just don't hit the same no more. You know.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, let's go ahead and do our little wrap this up. Let's see. What do you have going on this week, Fred? We'll go around the table here and then.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? I got some content I'm going to put out this week. I got a little bit ahead with stuff, and I got some stuff coming up this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to release again. I have some of it pre-recorded already. But yeah, I mean, keep releasing content. I may cut up the if I have time. Maybe next week I'll let it go if I get time for that. I will clip a lot of the videos my old videos about the whole Diddy case, and it kind of speaks ahead of its time, you know. But yeah, no, that's really it. And then I got, I think do something this week. I'm not sure yet. I gotta talk to somebody first and see what's gonna happen from there. But yeah, other than that, we're good. We're good.
Hey, are you having specials on baby oil?
Oh, you know what?
Get up.
I was gonna say something, but no.
Save it for next week.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
Nice.
yeah, we got some questions for you, Fred.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, I seen that invitation. I'm like, what is he doing?
Right.
Don't
yeah.
do it. Don't do it. What do you
It
have?
may go, but in a heterosexual way. It's not just. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Anyway, never mind. That's just. Yeah, it never happened. It never happened.
Right. It never happened. We believe you. We believe you.
Oh my God.
Anything this week?
Me? Sorry, you went out.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, you went out. This week, yeah, we have that summer jam with Jilu. We're going to that.
Saturday, right?
Saturday, yeah. And Brenda's coming down. I don't know if she's in the chat, you guys, but Brenda will be here. Seems like everybody's gonna go that we know. So it's gonna be fun. And then Sunday we plan on getting together at the swap meet. Jilu always loves to go to the swap meet when he's down here.
Nice.
That's a concert. That's a concert thing, or
yeah,
what?
the concert Saturday. Yeah.
That's what scares me.
So
nice. All right. Well, you guys have a blast. Can't wait to hear about it. How's yourself? What do you got going on?
I take it day by day, but I keep myself busy. Doing the workout and stuff. I was gonna start that channel, but I haven't even. I've been doing other things, and just life, just doing and enjoying, and feeding the homeless, still feeding the homeless, man. So they enjoy it, man. It's good to go get out there. I go there, pray up with them, and I get out there and donate whatever we can, and do what we can with them,
Right.
And it's actually growing now. More of us from church are going as well. They started coming along and doing it, so it's a blessing,
Right.
Oh yeah, I think next week I got a thing next weekend with the church, our anniversary, so we're gonna have a potluck thing and everything. And I love their potlucks, man. So much good food, man. Yeah, I like so much good food.
Right.
But other than that, just take it day by day, man. That's it.
That's what I'm gonna do. I've got some stuff to do, editing to do, and things I need to put out. But like you said, life gets in the way, and I've got responsibilities. So those things out, I will. But for right now, I've got a lot of people to take care of. So
I just want to say this. Shout out to Cholo Trucker. What is he? He's going to the climb this weekend, huh? Yeah, he's doing that U.S. Bank thing, man.
Yes.
Hey, I seen your video today, Cholo, man.
Yeah, good.
You're inspiring, bro.
Yeah, I was out of breath watching it. So yeah, I want to see the whole thing. I'll be tuned in. Give us a view.
Definite.
Yes.
Wow.
Right. Jojo, thank you.
How many stories is that anyhow? How many stories is that bank? Does anybody know?
But maybe you can tell us real quick. How many stories is it, Cholo? And if you guys are wondering what that link is, I dropped. That is to Jilu's show that is live right now. If you guys want to go tap in while we exit out and show some love. Let's see. Buenas noches.
Yeah, man.
Hello, all the way as you conquer that next battle you take on.
I want to say 12, but I don't know. I
know that on his channel he has a video.
Yeah.
Wasn't it called the first interstate building or something? Way back in the day, though, no?
Right.
I'm not sure. I remember there was a Sears building over there, right? I don't know if it's still there. It was a big, tall building, Sears.
Yeah. Isn't that
off Atlantic or?
I'm not sure, but I remember Sears back in the days, man. It's been a long time.
Right.
Yeah. But isn't the Sears tower? Isn't that the one they used in the movie Die Hard?
I think
place,
so.
the Yucatan building. Yeah, no, that was
I
a
think
Sears
so,
Tower, I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to sign out for now. You guys, thank you for tapping in. We appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate my co-hosts here. It was so good to see you guys and catch up.
Yes, sir.
Please. And same time, same place, all the topics next week. So until next week, you guys, stay safe.
God bless everybody. 70
Bless.
stories.
Have a good
You
week.
said 70 something stories. Okay.
70 stories. Okay, peace out to episode 69, 70 next week. Buenas noches, guys.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Good night.